To understand each other in where we come from, what the intention is, why we do certain things, also why we sometimes become angry or annoyed, that there can be a certain drive behind it that can be so healing. Because then you can have a discussion, a dialogue about the intentions. Do we have the same intentions? And then we're getting there because then we're working about some output instead of being personal and being undermining each other and taking things personal. I've chosen for the value match instruments after having worked with a lot of different instruments. I'm also certified in Jung based instruments, which I use and I like to work with them as well. And if clients are working with them, I respect that. But if I have the choice to select an instrument, then I think that the value match with the different values and with the more dynamic processes in it is much more capable of addressing the complexity of the questions that companies are dealing with today. What I really like about the way that Value Match has made their models, it is like a cube that you can turn on different sides. You could start with the individual perspective, but you can also go to the team perspective. What you also can do is to take the sort of tasks that somebody does, or you can see the company values, you can see the society. So you can see a lot of different angles towards one certain situation. So you can start with individuals, and but you can then turn. But you can also start with the company values and then go into the individual. So you can go both ways. So whatever question you start with, you can continue. For me, the model is a way to organize a dialogue so people can understand themselves and can understand others. So it is a mean to connect with each other. I once facilitated a team, and there was obviously a conflict between the lady of the finance and some of the guys in the team. And when we started looking into the values, everybody was very surprised. They had all thought that she was blue. The blue system is being in control and knowing the facts and the figures and so on. And they always felt that she was chasing them for not being on time and so on. And they found out, surprise, surprise, that she had the orange value system that is more for being successful and so on. And they were very surprised because why then? Yes, because I really want to do great forecasts, and when I haven't got the right figures and I don't have them on time, then I cannot perform the way I would like to perform. And then I really get annoyed. And when the others understood that that was her background for being annoyed, they really, oh, but if it's about the quality of the numbers that we have in on time, we can easily do that. It was solved. It was like a soap bubble that was just boop in front of us. It was amazing. I've been working with Value Match now for several years, and I've also been part of developing new instruments. And being able to do that has been great. I'm very grateful for that. And secondly, also to develop workshop approaches together. So we have sessions where we are inspiring each other, and are also sometimes taking up certain questions that we then have inspirational sessions with each other. I really like that. And I also have some colleagues in other countries that I do a natural sparring with. Enrich yourself and keep growing and knowing what the latest new good ideas are. Suddenly hearing from colleagues in Poland how they are working and say, oh, I can use that for my colleague of my team that is doing something in Slovakia. That makes me happy because then you can really go into depth with where the real problems might come from by giving people the understanding why they do what they do. Then you have the opportunity to make them connect it in a different way and make them understand each other at a different level.